Ooh, it's the 21st of September and it's just a few seconds to 6 p.m. It's
Yeah.
a Wednesday and it is
Raid hour.
for...
Celestila.
No,
No.
it's
I'm
Katana.
joking. It's still Cartana, guys.
We wish it's Celestilia though because we have not gotten the chance to see Celestilia in our region at all.
That's true. But we've been getting invites.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, but today actually we've got a bad news to tell you guys. Alright, you guys will hear it from us as we do the raids together. Okay, so hi to all of you guys.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, she's still really happy although she's not
Trying. But still worried somehow.
We'll tell you guys more about it later, but let's go into the raid lobby first. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna go into the very first raid. I think this is Matias barbecue.
Yeah, the barbecue place.
Correct, and this is my gold gym, my first gold gym that I got here in Cebu City. Gonna remote raid this. Alright, Katana, and it has been out for I think 8 or 9 days already. Katana and Celestilia. Gonna invite our friends first. So you guys might be wondering to yourself now, like, what is the bad news that we would like to break to you guys? Well, the good news is we are not breaking up. Okay, that's the good news. But the bad news is we are forced to break up physically for the next few days, probably because of what?
Visa purposes.
Yeah.
For my South Korea, which I applied last September 7.
Yeah. You gotta
Yeah.
send invites first.
Yeah.
Multitask.
Okay, go. There it is.
Alright. So the thing is, she actually submitted her visa application for South Korea on the 7th of September.
Correct.
However, after 2 weeks already, in fact, today is the 11th business day according to the Consulate for the South Korea. They said that the results will be in 10 business days.
But that's a tentative date.
Correct. So our tentative date of receiving the result would have been yesterday
Yeah.
in the afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. during that window. But the problem is up till now it is still pending. Alright, it's a very very stressful thing for us to go through because I have actually booked our flights. Our flight actually is for tomorrow on the 22nd of September 1:50 p.m. and we will reach South Korea Seoul at 7:15 p.m. So a lot of you guys might be wondering, why are we going to South Korea? Why? What for?
Because of the safari zone.
Correct. There's a
in
safari
Goyang.
zone, a Pokemon Go safari zone in Goyang. Looks like the two of us are just going to duo this, man. This is probably
like
going
everyone's, like,
to be our
looking.
last duo before we actually leave, I guess. But yeah, we intended to, I guess, attend the Goyang safari zone together. That will be her first ever in-person, out-of-country
Correct.
safari zone. And I was very excited to bring her to go to. However, the visa status is still pending, and without a travel visa for her, she's unable to
Yeah.
go to South Korea. For me, holding a Singapore passport, I'm really, really fortunate to say that it is really the strongest passport in the world to allow me to travel to various countries freely. And for me to travel to South Korea, actually, I was supposed to apply for a K visa, a Korea electronic travel visa, roughly a week before the travel commenced. However, I actually applied for it 6 days before tomorrow's trip, and I got it in less than 12 hours. I mean, of course, different country, different people with different passports have different situations that we fully understand. But this is the first time ever that we have gone through a situation like this. I mean,
Yeah.
we have seen videos online, people saying that they got denied and whatsoever.
Sharing their experiences
Yeah.
and what to expect.
Correct.
They even gave tips.
Correct. For us, we actually would prefer knowing whether we got approved or denied, like instantaneously, and not like still on the limbo, whether we are able to go or not to go. Because I have plans that I would like to make and do, and like I said, we have already booked our flights. In fact, right after the announcement of the safari zone was made for South Korea, roughly a week after that, I've already booked the flights, accommodation, everything has been booked. Every document that is needed for, I guess, the submission of the application for the visa has already been submitted like 2 weeks ago. But eventually they asked us for more documents because they asked us for financial stuff, this and that, which I provided. We provided everything possible to actually provide to give already. So we were actually at the consulate yesterday in the morning at what time? 9 a.m.
Yes, correct.
until until around
12 was it?
no,
11-ish?
until around 11-ish,
Yeah.
and then we left for lunch. We came back again to stay up to around like 4 or 5 until their closing time. Today the same thing kind of happened. We reached there at 10 a.m. and then we waited for a few hours, talked to them, and then we left again. Had lunch, went back again. Unfortunately, it wasn't too ideal for us to stay that long, so we came back and rested. The problem about getting a visa approved is very, very, very mentally draining. Yeah, and she has experienced it like the first time right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually heard that the application for South Korea visa is relatively smoother than the other, I guess, countries.
Mm-hmm.
But I think right now they're having like large volume of applications because I heard about the concert for the BTS fans.
I see.
Yeah,
But we
for
are not
October.
BTS fans, we are just Pokemon Go fans.
Yeah,
So maybe
that's
we got
true.
affected because of the
So
crowd
that's
going
why.
in. So I guess that's quite unfortunate. And like I said, because our flight is at 1:50 p.m. tomorrow, we have to reach the airport by 11:50 a.m. The biggest problem is the fact that they only do the processing of the visas from 2 to 4 p.m.
The
in the
releasing,
afternoon.
you
The
mean?
releasing.
Yeah.
Alright. So we ain't sure whether we can get her passport. Her passport is still at the consulate
Yeah, it's
as we're
still
speaking
there.
right now. Back in the morning for us to catch our flight. By the way, the katana that we have gotten, let's see if it's a handle for us. Nope.
Nope, not
No.
for me.
Alright, not to worry. Let's go ahead to catch this. At least we did a duo together for katana. I think this is the first duo that we've done together,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah, no, actually no, we did a duo before, the first video for
On the
katana.
very
yeah,
beginning,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I was just sitting pretty and
Yeah, and I
supporting
was
you.
yeah, okay. So one thing I'd just like to mention though, I mean, off camera, we are definitely more sad and emotional and whatsoever, alright? She's actually really, really cool on the camera right now, you know, being really
Yeah,
smiley
just trying
and
not.
whatsoever, trying not to be too emotional right now. And actually, when we hopped in the car after the consulate over there, she said maybe tomorrow I have to travel alone.
Yeah, you might be flying solo tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what she said to me, and
Yeah.
I mean, I technically don't have a choice, and I did tell her that with or without her being able to travel
Yeah.
with her visa or not,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the safari zone in South Korea. However, I did plan to actually travel with her in South Korea to 5 different parts of South Korea, which I forgot to actually post on the community post, but I posted it on Twitter and also on Instagram, where we got the 6 Candy XL Awesome.
Nice.
The Dratini needs to feed is hungry. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my camera is not even working, man. You see, the camera has a sticker on it.
Yeah, it's from the
Because
embassy.
it's from the embassy.
Or the consulate, yeah.
Yeah, I have to remove it. Alright, and also a sticker
I think
for
I still have
this
mine
one.
also. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
I
a
do.
sticker on my front camera. We'll remove it
It's
later.
fine.
So back to what I was saying, we were supposed to travel in South Korea for 19 days up to the 11th of October, and it was 5 different places, traveling from Seoul to Daejeon to Gwangju, Daegu, and then Busan. And after Busan, we have already booked our flights, our direct flight back to Cebu City, because we are coming back to Cebu City to apply for another visa to actually head to Egypt. We are planning to travel to Egypt with my family, which my family has already booked their flights, everything already. For me to get my documents for Egypt is actually very easy as compared to her. So, but Egypt wise, she will need around 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Of processing also, and we
Maybe
have
a
to go
little bit
to
more.
Manila to do it. So that's where we probably will play Community Day also for lead week. Alright, we're gonna go into the rate now. Next rate.
Okay,
This is probably the
ready.
second rate and the last rate that we'd like to show you guys. But we are just telling ourselves that if we can go, we go. If we cannot go, then we'll try again next time. And the problem about trying to appeal even for the Korea visa again is that the application for appealing is only available after 3 months.
3 months.
And 3 months is not a time that I think I'll be going to South Korea, because there's no more safari zone. In fact, we probably will go to Singapore first in 2 months' time for the safari zone back in Singapore. In the month of December, we will probably be back here in Philippines, in Cebu City, to celebrate Christmas with her family, and then New Year, and then Philippine festival known as Sinulog in the
Correct.
month of January.
January.
So we have planned everything out already. It's just that certain things cannot be fulfilled because of travel visa issues.
For me.
Yeah, for you. And that's literally the bad news, that we've got to break to you guys. For those of you who are looking forward to see us in South Korea, I'll be there,
Yeah, sorry guys.
you know, but not her. Alright, and in fact, to travel to South Korea is not as easy as what a lot of people think. We still have to book for PCR tests upon arrival, which I've booked.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah, so I booked that, and for the both of us, upon arrival, after we arrive in South Korea, and our booking is at 8 p.m. But there's still a slight chance that tomorrow, if in the morning she's able to get her passport,
Maybe I can make it.
yeah, the contingency plan is for her to still fly with me. That's one. Second option is if she ain't able to make it to get her passport in the morning, but get it in the afternoon and is approved, well, she can always take a night flight. But by then, I've already flown to South Korea, and the problem about her flying solo is
Yeah.
it will be more troublesome flying solo, immigration
for
wise, etc.
clearance, Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a struggles that Filipinos actually would have to go through as compared to I guess someone like me from Singapore. A lot of people in Singapore actually take our Singapore passport for granted, but after traveling with her, and seeing the struggles that she has to go through. In fact, my brother's wife, who's from China, also holding a China citizenship, we can see the struggles that we face or they face to actually go through to try to get the visa, but we Singaporeans just really take it for granted. I guess a lot of the people with like the strongest passport in the world, like from Germany, from Japan, etc., probably take all these visa applications for granted. Yeah, I myself did take it for granted, to be honest with you guys. It's only like I say after experiencing all this with her that I realized, oh, so that's how troublesome it is.
It is.
Oh my god, it's really really not easy, man. But like I said, plans have been made, but we cannot refund any of our flights already, to and fro. So sacrifices gotta be made also. But as for accommodations, it has all been booked for 19 days already. Luckily, they are all free cancellation, but I will of course not cancel the one in Seoul because I'm still going to Seoul, right? But personally, I probably wouldn't continue the trip anymore, but for my own personal sake. Okay, because I've been to South Korea before. I've been to actually those places, some of those places that I've mentioned. So next time we probably will do that if she ain't able to fly. So if tomorrow's result is the fact that she's gonna get denied, plans will change totally, I guess. Yeah, so we have to be really flexible in life. Flexible to the extent that even when we play Pokemon Go, we have to be really flexible. Certain things that change in the game, we just have to adapt. Alright, and be flexible to adapt. So even in life, we have to learn to adapt, and even in a situation like this, we have to learn to adapt. So we have to just come up with solutions for problems that we face. So every problem I feel would have a solution. Of course, certain solutions require more effort, more, maybe financial, solution or whatsoever. But all in all, it's always an experience that we have just gone through together. It's really bad news because I really, really would like to bring her to the very first safari zone to experience out of her own country. Unfortunately, it's not within my power to bring her there.
Maybe not for now.
Not for now, but it's okay. I'm very sure. I'm 99.99% sure that you will be able to go to a safari zone this year, because
Because there's one in Singapore.
yes, there's one in Singapore, and she has been to Singapore for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And that was visa
3
free for
times,
her
sorry.
because Singapore is visa free for her 30 days, and of course I can go back home, right? Maybe not. Maybe I can't go back to Singapore. I don't know. Yeah, so we were also thinking to go to the safari zone in Taiwan in the month of October. However, because of the situation in Taiwan, and that we have to serve 3 days quarantine and 4 days restricted movement as a traveler there, we are kind of not too keen to go. Alright, and also the fact that she has to come back to settle her 2 weeks long processing for her Egyptian visa, and it's only then where we can go for the trip with my family. So apart from that though, it's kind of a very long journey to actually reach to here, but not to worry, babe.
That's fine.
You can always watch the video of
Of
us
course.
playing
Of course.
Pokemon Go at
Yeah.
Goyang Safari Zone with Anne, with my other friends and whatsoever, and just imagine that you're there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to just lighten things up, but truth being said, we are just really sad about it. Yeah, but it's okay. There's always another time.
Another time,
There's
maybe
always
next year.
another time. Yeah. So, are you done catching your katana?
Still catching.
It might run away.
Um,
But it's
8
okay.
balls, so.
I'd rather let 100 katanas run away and still get the visa approved. Even if it's 100% Ivy's katana. I'm willing to sacrifice that. Hi, Nicole! Thank you
Yes.
very much for the best friend.
Nice.
Yay! By the way, Nicole is the designer for my merch. Yeah, for our Shamin merch and also our Team Shadow and Team Shando merch. If you guys haven't dropped her a follow on Twitter yet,
Okay.
go ahead to do so. Alright, so we caught the katana.
Yes, and
Maybe
also
if you
be
transfer the
best friends
katana
with
now,
people.
you actually would be able to get your visa approved.
Really? You want me to transfer it?
If it's a hundo lah. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks. I don't have a hundo yet.
Yeah, I have one. Maybe I should sacrifice mine now.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't work that way. If only life works that way, right? Sacrifice something and you get something better. Yeah, I don't believe such
Thank you,
things.
Nicole.
Oh yeah, best friend with Nicole. So woohoo!
Yes.
Alright, so we'll see you guys in the next episode, the next video. Hopefully with her, there's still a small chance. Like I would say less than.
Yes, this is still a very small chance.
I would just
Maybe
say less
a
than
miracle.
5% chance for her to be able to go to some. In fact, I would just say less than 1% chance
Yeah,
to be able to go.
it's really a miracle
Yeah.
that I need or that we need.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, if her visa gets approved, she can always fly in after that. If things goes well, so. All right, but that's all that I have to say. We will see you guys in the next episode. All right, so it's time to say goodbye. Babe.
Bye, guys. See you.
Maybe in 1 week. Yeah, for her. All right, goodbye.
Bye bye.